Hello, my name is Robert Brill. I'm a fibromyalgia advocate and doctoral candidate in health psychology, and this is my fibromyalgia podcast series. Today I'd like to discuss fibromyalgia and deconditioning. The experts say fibromyalgia is not progressive or degenerative, and they're right. It's not. So why do so many people with fibro feel like they get worse over time? The answer is that we become deconditioned. If you don't use it, you lose it. It's unnatural to be inactive, and when you develop fibro, your life changes in many ways. You face loss of ability, pain, fatigue, and a myriad of other symptoms that make life more difficult for you. This begins a cycle of doing less and leads to becoming deconditioned and causes numerous physiological adaptations to the body. Deconditioning is a direct result of doing less. As you hurt more, you do less. As you become depressed about your condition, you do less. When you're too fatigued, you do less. Deconditioning is a breakdown of your normal physical functions. You're not adapting successfully to the changes that are occurring in your life as a result of your illness. Deconditioning results in muscle loss, resulting in reduced functional capacity. Reversing or preventing deconditioning involves a broad approach to wellness, including fitness, diet, possibly addressing your psychological and medical issues, whatever it is that's impacting your illness. 3 months of sedentary activity alone can lead to the loss of half of your muscle ability. That's pretty outstanding. The decline can be quite rapid and exacerbate many of your other symptoms, and even lead to frequent and easier injuries to muscles, bones, and joints. Deconditioning results in muscle fibers and connective tissues beginning to shorten from the lack of movement, and shortening the length of contraction of collagen fibers. You lose connective tissue in the muscle, and surrounding the joints literally changes into dense connective tissues. You can suffer the loss of bone density. You can face constipation, slower rates of absorption, GI issues, bladder issues, and loss of appetite. You lose muscle, gain fat, and throw off your nitrogen, minerals, and electrolytes. You can become depressed, face loss of control and motivation, loss of independence, loss of interest in hobbies and activities, and you can feel helpless. You face anxiety, fear, depression, and neuroses. You can have changes in cognition, decreases in concentration, and many more psychological impact factors. You can increase your psychotic behavior and become apathetic, irritable, and self-isolated. You're likely going to experience endocrine changes too, changes to your metabolism, a dysregulation of your hormonal system. You could become hypoglycemic and insulin dependent as your body becomes glucose intolerant. Your medical costs will quadruple. The longer you're down, the longer it takes to get capacity back. Wait too long to get moving, and you could lose your independence for life. This is all common in fibromyalgia. So what actions can you take to avoid deconditioning? Eat a healthy diet. Avoid bad carbs, saturated fats, cholesterol foods, fried foods, and sugary foods. Be proportioned so that you're allowing your body to function normally. Stretch your muscles every day. Develop some kind of beneficial fitness program and stick to it at least 3 days a week. And that has to involve endurance training, strength training, and core body strengthening with coordination. Address your illnesses and symptoms immediately. Develop good, consistent sleep hygiene and manage your wellness. No one's going to do it for you. You have to remain stimulated. Don't quit your hobbies and stay social. Don't isolate yourself. And to the best of your ability, educate yourself about your illness. Doing all of these things doesn't cure your fibromyalgia, but if you don't do them, you'll feel worse, I guarantee it. It's tough, no one disputes that, but it's the right thing to do to keep you as healthy and as symptom-free as possible. And I think that your physicians will agree with all or most of this. Thank you.